Alright, now I'm gonna quit talking. I was gonna let you listen to people who kind of know what they're talking about. But actually, you know what? Fuck that. I'm gonna start talking. I ain't done yet. This place is evil. This prison is evil. They got us good. They got you good. You think don't get the number. But being equal is a fucking myth. Not real. Being equal is a fucking illusion. It's a deception. Man is not created equal. Man is not born equal. That's called easy equality. And yep, I just made that up and I think I'm pretty good. That's easy equality. That's gluttonous. That's lazy. First off, to be equal, you gotta want to be equal. You have to even want to be equal. That's why Lucifer is pissed off and shit and all this is even going on, because he doesn't want to be equal to us. He doesn't think it's right. So to be equal, you gotta first want to be equal. Second, you gotta want to be equal and then just be equal. How much harder is that? I can break it down to the point of you better learn to accept that you can't do everything and you need help. And you shouldn't have to put a price on that. When you see that you can do something for somebody that they're having trouble with, you do it for them. And show them how to do it too. You know, don't just do something for them. Show a man how to do something for himself. That's how you make a man better. I wrote this down, okay? Working with many groups increases your thought and perception. To change someone or something, you must first learn about their nature and their nurture. Damn thing. Alright. Because their nature and their nurture is the case or the reason that they are and think and do the way and things they think and do. Okay? There's a reason for everything. To change someone or something, you must work with it and understand its nature or the cause of it or its reason. It's that simple. The shit's not hard. If you can't carry everything, well, somebody will carry what you can't. Just like if they can't carry everything, you'll carry what they can't. Just like when I drove past a little old lady and it was pouring down rain and I seen this little old lady with a cart which resembled like, I guess, a pull behind you suitcase, but it was like for groceries. Okay? My heart hurt fucking, I can't even explain it. It fucking hurt. So I pulled over and I offered her a ride. She looked at me like I was crazy. Why was I offering her a ride? Which just tells me this is a fucking illusion. And not only that, but I've seen 4 people drive past her in front of me. How can fucking you do that and not have your heart hurt and not have to turn around because you are real? Because you're not real. You don't know. You've been so desensitized, demoralized, that you don't even know what the fuck's going on around you because you don't care because you're walking around looking at that fucking screen all day. You won't even leave the house if your fucking phone's not charged. You'll freak out if you don't have a charger. And it's almost dead. They've deceived you in every which fucking way. They've taken everything normal away from you and gave you something fake. I don't know why we like it. I just don't. Oops. Alright, well, let some smart people talk now for a little bit.
That sexism, racism, homophobia, and bigotry have no place in this country.
That right there, demoralization, already happened.
DeMoore told CBS News that before he was fired, he complained to the National Labor Relations Board that Google...
And this is talking about the Google executive that was fired for stating that there is a reason that a man is a man and a woman is a woman.
Was trying to silence him.
This is quite a
interesting and kind of quick development in our culture and now in sporting.
All right, this shit.
But what makes this summer program unique is the campers it serves. Transgender children, some as young as 4 years old. It's a place where they can use the pronoun of their choice.
But these few people who I think have lost their true identity are breaking up the truth for the rest of us. It's a very big threat to our culture.
My question for you is this: has that agreement actually come in our day? Are you agreeing with everybody? Do you see the world agreeing with everybody? Hardly speaking. What it's led to are a couple of things that I want to point out to you. This post-truth mindset that elevates preferences over truth has led to a couple of things. It has not led to autonomy and liberation. It's led to chaos. The first thing it's led to is a sense of anger and vilification.
10, 15, 20 years ago, we would be angry, say, why so much hatred? Today we are not. We say, well, commonplace.
It's what I call the Hitlerization of social commentary. If you don't agree with me, you're Hitler. That's happened now, hasn't it? And I don't mean if you disagree with me, I mean if you don't agree with me, even if a lack of assent.
People are now intimidated into silence with a single perspective of thought, brutality, forced upon them. And no...
Particularly a company like Google, which basically controls our information flow. For these guys to start, which basically controls...
And no decision or disagreement being allowed. Basically, they're told what's real, no thought allowed, no thought required. But it's basically how they tell it to you, no thought required. You want proof? NASA. You want proof? School.
Particularly a company like Google, which basically controls our information flow. For these guys to start basically saying this is acceptable, this is not acceptable, is really quite dangerous.
Controlling your perspective.
I love that line about because he was walking around as a man, no one even noticed he was pregnant, but just thought he had a beer belly.
The beer belly, that's right. And sharing it on social media so that everybody can understand and learn a little bit more about it is great.
Like, that's what I'll show you. Alright. I have a question. And my question is, I'm sorry, I was backwards. But I know you can see that. That's Google, baby. Better bet that. Google's is the fucking Antichrist. Okay? And the Antichrist will be born if he's not already here. He's not old, but he's here probably. Has there been a male born from a fucking man? Has a man, a real legitimate man, who was born a man, given birth to another baby boy? Because if he has, go say hello to the fucking Antichrist. I guarantee you that. I don't know if I'm the first one to ever say that, but I know it. I know it. Believe that, because that's not only an abomination, it's a blasphemous abomination unto God. Y'all fucked up. Quit fucking with shit. Quit fucking with shit. Listen to what this guy tells you.
Like a virus taking over a computer, the mind that writes the sentence, transgender man gives birth to a boy, has been completely corrupted by political pressure.
Has it? Yes, it has. And guess what that corrupted fucking mind does? Like a computer, it passes on the corrupted virus to you and everybody who reads it. Because now it's reality. One corrupted string of code can completely disable the fucking computer's operating system. Your thought. Which will just cause you freeze up. All kinds of demented, stupid shit. Because dimension is just control. Demonicism is just control. It's evil to try to control somebody. Okay? I'm trying to. Wake up! Because these fuckers ain't playing. They're out for fucking... They're out to crash your system. And everybody who knows how to look for information, as soon as you look for information, the misinformation crashes most of your systems into disbelief of everything, complete deception, and misled away from the truth, which is going to make you look to the fucking skies praying, hoping for a sign that something is something or it's not. And they're going to use it against you. Project Blue Book, man, these motherfuckers, they're going to make something happen, and you're not. There's a good fucking chance, there's a good chance those clouds in the sky are holograms or seeded illusions. They're not real, they're made. Maybe they're not 100% illusion, but there's video. Very hard to find fucking video of a man, black and white, way back in the day, Harp's been around for a long time, that says he was the first man to seed a cloud. To seed a cloud, to create a cloud for a specific reason and with a specific purpose. What better way to control the fucking population that all the fucking rich elites hate without all the backlash and shit than weather? Look, if you're stupid enough to believe that 3 huge storms can be this close together and not become one big fucking storm because of winds and stuff, well, you're dumb as shit. You're fast asleep. You're deceived. Well, yeah, that's what happened, though. Just, that's what happened, because you pull up the picture of the weatherman saying, though. Today lots of things happen because the man said this, they did. The man said that this happened, and then that happened, and then this happened. And then a lot of people got hurt because that, that's what happened. No, man. No. It's to the point where people's feelings gotta get hurt. Because we need to get fucking dirty with these motherfuckers spreading the dirt. Because motherfuckers are out here trying to give you warning and everybody's fucking ignoring them. Telling you everything loud and clear and nobody's listening. I laying this shit out for you motherfuckers so clear. So fucking clearly. Yet nobody fucking hears me. There's a reason, because it's controlled. This algorithm right now is going, this motherfucker is on the fucking kill list, and nobody's ever going to see his shit. Because we're not going to allow it. And I'm on here going, I don't give a fuck. Somebody's going to see one of them. Somebody's going to see one. Equality. Grand illusion of equality. But they've been pushing it.
And background. It was founded on the principle that all men are created equal.
Equality. Mind you, President Kennedy once said, we will make America to believe that people are born equal. Are people born equal? Is there any mentioning in the Bible that is not a single word about equality? Just the opposite. You cannot legislate equality. If you want to be equal, you have to be equal. You have to deserve it. And yet we build our society.
I'm reading this to you. Worshipping as occasion serves. We imagine we would be alright if a big crisis occurs or arose. But the big crisis will only be revealed, the stuff we are made of. It will not put anything into us. Meaning big crises won't mean big powers that come. Powers don't exist. They're created. If God gives the call, of course, I will be ready to rise to answer that call. You will not. Most will not, unless thou hast risen to the occasion in worship, unless you have been the real thing before God. You are not doing the... Alright, if you are not doing the thing that lies nearest, because, make no mistake, God has engineered us for a reason. God has engineered it. When the crisis comes, instead of being revealed as fit, you will be revealed as unfit. Crisis always reveals character. God engineered that. And you will find yourself of no value when that crisis comes, if you have not been worshiping as occasion serves you in your home. The private relationships of God is the great essential to fitness. The time comes when there is no more fig tree life possible, when it is out into the open, out into the glare, and into the work. Worship all right in your private relationships, then when God sets you free, you will be ready. Because in the unseen life, which no one saw but God, you have become perfectly fit. And when the strain comes, you can be relied upon by God. I can't be expected to live the sanctified life in the circumstances I am in. I have no time for praying just now. No time for Bible reading. My opportunity hasn't come yet. When it does, of course I shall be all right. No, you won't. If you have not been worshiping as occasion serves you, when you get into work, this is good. When you get into work, you will not be only useless to yourself, but tremendous hindrance to those associated with you. The workship of the missionary munitions, and that's a special word, is the hidden personal worshiping of the saint. What does munitions mean? Denoting a granted right or privilege. The privilege in the private relationship of God worshiping is the greatest essential of fitness. If you can decipher this shit, no. You know the truth, because the truth is what is your granted right and privilege. It's your ammunition. And if I'm a missionary, then I'm trying to load you the fuck up, because you need as much shit as you can carry. You need a lot of ammo.
On the principle of equality, we say people are equal. We know it is false. It's a lie.
You have to want to be equal. Try to. Strive towards. Know the truth. Changing the natural order of sex by force feeding. Yep, we know it's all fucking bad. I don't have to tell you guys though. By force feeding deceptions to the most vulnerable and mentally fuckable, the children, is the tool of evil. It's true. They fed you the fucking globe lie since you were children. They fed you every lie since you were children. Since you were too fucking weak and little and innocent to know what lie and deceit was. So you didn't even know how to put up defenses against it. Though you didn't have any, but you didn't know how to put up defenses against it and go home and tell mom and dad you were being fucking lied to. Makes sense to me, because remember, those who control the young control the future. Fuck these sons of bitches.
Material values are good, but it's not the prime function of human beings, because you have to live in something. Obviously, the design for our life is not to consume more deodorant. There must be something greater. If such a complicated instrument as human body was created,
this is a complicated motherfucking instrument. 27 bones. Not one has a joint. Not one of them 27 bones touch each other. They float in your hand. Which is why you can do this. And you're special. Nothing else in this world can do that. Nothing.
There must be some higher purpose for that.
Do any one of you here think that what we're seeing has been detrimental to society as a whole?
Well, I think the loss, I mean, if you start to disagree about how to see truth and how to establish it and agree what it is, then I think you're in some danger.
We recognize truth, but subordinate it to preference because we have sacrificed truth and clarity on the altar of human autonomy. I'm a law unto myself. I get to decide what's right and wrong for myself, and you get to do the same thing. The problem is when we collide. I'm a law unto myself, and you're a law unto yourself because we're so autonomous. There's going to come a time when my set of values is going to collide with your set of values.
But truth is under a lot of attack.
Mika, you wanted to say something. Please do.
Well, how do you define truth?
That's the whole
When we remove the boundaries, remove the fences, we lose that sense of purpose.
How do you define truth? Bitch, shut up. That's demonistic. How do you define truth? You fucking read. You do research. Truth is factual. Truth is something you know is fucking true. I know that I'm truly holding a fucking pen. I know that I'm truly talking to a fucking computer like I'm supposed to be talking to a human. I know that I live in an illusion. This is fucking fake. You're a fucking cow. And you're moon. And you don't know how to stop. I know these things because they're happening right now. Okay? I know perception's a bitch. Until you learn how to master your own thoughts, you won't be able to perceive the truth. Know that. Understand things. Ask good questions.
And we lose that true freedom.
Have you ever met a person who would sacrifice his life, freedom, for the truth like that? This is truth.
2 + 2 is 4.
I never met a person who said, this is truth and I'm ready to shoot me. To defend the truth.
The Bible is not against your freedom. It's very much in favor of it. It doesn't want you to result in chaos. And Jesus claims to be the true source of that freedom. And he makes a statement, it's pretty interesting. He says, freedom is inextricably intertwined with truth.
Something which is not material moves society and helps it to survive.
Now, the culture...
Something that is not material helps society and helps it survive. What is that something? That's commonwealth amongst men. That's common wealth and meaning to a life amongst men. That means a community that works for a common goal. One person wakes up in the morning, well, he goes and takes care of the water for everybody. He gets it ready. He gets it cleaned. He gets it fucking ready to go, hot, warm, all that. The other one goes down to the farm. Your 10 go down to the farm because that's what they like to do. They take care of all that. The ladies are cook. I mean, it's a community.
Culture says that preferences over truth leads to autonomy. The Bible points out that autonomy over truth leads to chaos. But Jesus says that he is the embodiment of truth, and he sets you free.
And the other way around. The moment we turn into 2 by 2 is 4 and make it a guiding principle of our life, our existence, we die. Even though this is true, and this we cannot prove, when we can feel and have faith in it. So the answer to ideological subversion, strangely enough, is very simple. You simply have to have faith.
And you didn't get to see a picture, so you said the difference between the truth of 2 times 2 is 4 and the truth of God and Jesus Christ is one you have to have faith in.
He doesn't tell you. See, Jesus is not a post-truth man. A post-truth man would tell you what you prefer to hear, not what's actually true. Jesus tells you what is true, not what you want to hear. He's not trying to sell you something. He's trying to tell you like it is.
Why? Well, because you're a fucking dumb person. You proved that. You walked along God for like, what, 3 fucking seconds, and bloop, well, you fucked up and ate from the tree. Wow, that was a long time. He doesn't regard you within the sense of bargaining. You don't make bargains with man. He doesn't regard you in that sense. Literally, I'm pretty sure he regards us in the sense that we were made to be like a dog. Come home, it's been a long fucking day, you look at your dog, it loves you, it wants love from you. All day long. Nothing else. He won't be happier than when you are in his life. And vice versa. Quit thinking that believing in something is going to give you a power and give you everything you want. No, it's not. That's just the meaning to life is to find belief. And that belief in something will lead you to faith. And faith is the whole trick. That's why you're here. If you can be faithful, well then you found the truth. Congratulations. Now let's break out of this fucking prison so we can feel this shit again, man. You're lied to all the time. Gravity. All that shit that I went over. The sun. How come you look at the sun, it hurts my motherfucking eyes, and you get so close to it, they got pictures of it, and it's not even that bright. And that motherfucker shines heat and light for 95 million miles. Go look up some pictures. Do it. I dare you. Maybe I could do it on here. Change this computer screen over.